Praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim Rabakakodash. Double honor to the apostles, the great millstone, who do rule well, the elders, the true elders of Israel, man. The examples, the shepherds of the flock that Yahweh Shai set up through the Spirit. And blessings also to the 144,000, all right, which potentially and hopefully are you brothers out there on the highways and byways, giving all diligence to make your call and election sure. All right, you brothers on the front line in the spiritual war. And also blessings to the 1/3, the elect, that consist of you men, women, and children. I'm that fellow labor Kanakala coming at you once again with another lesson, Lord's will, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashmi Shai. This lesson is edifying and exhorting. And the title of this lesson will be The Signs of Thy Coming. All right. As you know, those that are paying attention, those that are in the spirit, all right, and not being distracted, all right, by this world, all right, not being entangled with the cares of this world, okay, which we all, have some things we have to balance out here and there, but as we know, this is the main priority if you're trying to finish, if you're trying to complete the mission, okay. But Elder Tahar, and I was watching this at work, through the spirit. I was watching this at work. I think it was premiering, or I might have caught it after it premiered. Okay, but nonetheless, I was watching his video, and when the earthquake hit. Okay, so earthquake hit, and as the elder said, he never felt nothing like that before. And that's the signs of the coming, as you can see here from different news outlets. Live updates 1 hour ago, earthquake shakes New York City. 4.8 magnitude earthquake shakes New York City area. All right, Spectrum News, and you get the point. Right? But these are the signs of the coming of Yahweh Shai, as we know, St. Matthew's, the 24th chapter. Okay, and I'll read it in NLT. St. Matthew's 24:1, it says, as Yahushua was leaving the temple grounds, his disciples pointed out to him the various temple buildings. But he responded, do you see all these buildings? I tell you the truth, they will come, it's like they will be completely demolished. Not one stone will be left on top of another. And that was Yahushua prophesying concerning the Roman Empire, all right, under Vespasian Titus, basically when, the temple was destroyed prominently, okay? It says, later Yahushua sat on the Mount of Olives. His disciples came to him privately and said, tell us, when shall all this happen? What sign will signal your return and of the end of the world? Notice they said sign, okay? And it's the title of this lesson, signs of thy coming, okay? That's important, signs of the coming. We want to get that word sign and just to see what it says, okay? The Greek word is
Strong's G 4592, Semaya.
Strong's G 4592,
that by
Semaya.
which a person or a thing is distinguished from others and is known. Okay, so what will make the returning of the Lord distinguished, coming, or known? Okay, so events will be happening to let you know that this is the end time, and it wouldn't just be normal things transpiring. Okay, it would be abnormal things happening. So these abnormal things happen. Earthquakes is the focus point in this, specifically because Elder Tahar was doing a video during the quake. All right, and that's spiritual. And remember that I said it's spiritual because we're going to get the spiritual significance of why that's so heavy, that he was actually doing a lesson during the time the earthquake hit. Okay, this is a sign and prodigy important, i.e. an unusual occurrence. Okay, unusual occurrence. Earthquakes happen back to back. That's unusual. Transcending the common course of nature. All right, of signs portending remarkable events soon to happen, of miracles and wonders, and that's getting ready to come. All right, when the Lord began, you know, the prophets start doing those miracles. That's even a greater sign that we at the end. We start healing people and performing miracles. Lord's willing, that's soon to come. Okay, the miracles, that's more edification. The miracles and wonders by which the Most High authenticates the men sent by Him. Okay, so the miracles are going to come. That's going to be a sign of the return of the Lord. That's heavy. Okay, I never looked at that like that. It says, or by which by which men prove that the cause they are pleading is God's. Okay. So supernatural things will take place. So let's go back. Okay. Matthew 24 and verse 4. It says, Yahushua told them, don't let anyone mislead you. For many will come in my name claiming, I am the Messiah. They will deceive many. You have many examples of that. Okay? But the elect, the hopeful elect, the household of faith, those that believe in the true names of the Lord and His Son, Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, okay? We're not deceived by those things. It says, and you will hear of wars and threats of wars, okay? And we're nothing short of wars and threats of wars, okay? Iran plans to retaliate against the small hatters, the Israelis. Israelis pulling attacks on Iran. Russia continue to advance in Ukraine. You got China basically surrounding Taiwan. Okay, those are all threats. It says, but don't panic. Yes, these things must take place, but the end won't follow immediately, and that's the point. The end won't follow immediately, so it's a build-up. Okay? Before the missiles shoot, there's a build-up, that all things be done decently in order. The MOTB, as we always go into here at Great Millstone, the mark of the BEAST has to take place. It says nation will go to war against nation, and we have that right now. And kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and earthquakes in many parts of the world. So let's go into that word earthquakes, because when you watch Elder Tahar video, he said that that shook me up a little bit. Okay, and not because he's how can I put it, afraid and generally, but he fears the Most High, if that makes sense. So that word earthquake,
Strong's G 4578
seismos, a shaking,
Strong's
a commotion,
G
a tempest, a earthquake.
4578 seismos.
All right, and then you go into the root word, it brings out some beautiful edification. To shake, agitate. So the elder was agitated. To cause, to tremble. He said nothing like this has ever happened. He said he never felt nothing like this before. Okay, which goes to show you right there. You come from the leader of Israel at this point on the planet Earth. He said I haven't felt that. He said it was shaking for 3 seconds. Boom, 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 boom. I remember what he said. The cause of tremble, and it shook him up a bit. All right, it made him tremble. Of men to be thrown into a tremor, to quake for fear. Okay, metaphor, to agitate the mind. But what happened? He put up a prayer and called on the name of Yahweh Shemiah Shai, and he continued his lesson. But that's prophecy. He was doing a work during the time this took place, and he said he never felt that before. Okay, so that's a sign of the Lord's coming, man. We're at the end. Okay, if you can't see it, then you lack in faith, because it's written and it's happening. Okay, So you're lacking faith. You got, pray to the Lord that he strengthens your faith or increases your faith. It says, earthquakes in many parts of the world. But all this is only the first of the birth pains, with more to come. So there's more to come. The Lord is just getting warmed up, as brothers have been bringing out. The new year just started. The new year didn't start January. It just started this last month of March. So this is the true new year. So the Lord is just getting started. And as the elder Apostle Tahar, he coined the year, the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. Okay? So it says, then you will be arrested going to the persecution. But now I want to get into the spiritual significance of the elder. Him doing a lesson during a quake. Okay? And now I'll close this thing out. I started Matthew 24:44 says, you also must be ready all the time. Okay, high alert, any point in time. For the Son of Man will come when least expected. A faithful, sensible servant is one to whom the master can give the responsibility of managing his other household servants and feeding them. And the elders, focus on Elder Tahar, because, he was doing a video during the quake. And as he said, well, I'm doing the work. So that's why scripture say, give diligence to make your call and election sure. So you doing the work of the Most High. That's, he was the confidence. Well, I'm doing the work. Whatever happens, happens. And him saying I'm doing the work. Well, hey, I'm doing the work of the Lord. Well, he, Lord willing, he protects me. I'm covered because I'm busy. I'm giving diligence. It's basically what he was saying. It says, the master can give the responsibility of managing his other household servants and feeding them. If the master returns and finds that the servant has done a good job, there will be a reward. But KJV, basically hit the point of what I'm trying to expound. Beautiful, but here it is, Matthew 24:46. Blessed is the servant, which Elder Tahar is a servant of Yahweh Shemi Shai, whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing. The scriptures say the Lord shall visit the earth, with these plagues, specifically plaguing Egypt. But this is spiritual. Matthew 24:6. It said when he cometh shall find so doing. So, as the elder stated, he was doing the work during the time of this lesson. So here it is, the Lord visiting this place. And it's that's an omen. Elder Tahar was doing the work during the time of the Lord's visitation, momentarily with that earthquake. Okay? So, hey, how should I said it? Blessed that man, when he comes, shall find him so doing. So this is, we can all, because Elder Tahar being an example, as Paul said, be ye followers of me as I am of Yahweh Shai. So Elder Tahar being the leader, we're following him. Okay? So, we all can apply this. He was found so doing the work. It says, verily I say unto you. So this man is blessed. Blessed is the servant whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing. Verily I say unto you, that he shall make him ruler over all his goods. Okay? He shall make him ruler over all his goods. So Elder Tahar is in that position to be ruler. Let's go into that word ruler. Okay? Which really, just knowing that word, gods, judge, rulers, the word is
Strong's G 2525. Kathistemi.
Strong's G 2525.
Put to set one over a thing in charge.
Kathistemi.
To appoint one to administer an office, to set down as a constitute, to declare show to be, constitute, to render, make, cause to be, to conduct or bring a certain place, to show or exhibit oneself, come forward as. Root words down, forth, throughout, according to a long. Let's go to this one. To cause us to make, to stand, to place, to put, set. A bid to stand by. All right, in the presence of others, in the midst, before judges. So God's, the Lord, again, Psalms 82:6, I had said, ye are God, so judge. Yahushua said, they that follow me in the regeneration shall sit on the 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. Those judges, once again, go back to the gods. To place, to make firm, fix, establish. Yahushua said, he that overcometh, basically he gonna make him a pillar. When you become a pillar to a building, that's you established. Like you're a key component of that building, its foundation, of its standing up, of its structure. So that ain't going nowhere. We need that pillar to basically uphold, to support this building, so that you can't remove that pillar. It's there because it's needed to support the building. It's a part of the building. If you remove that pillar, then the building falls. So establish, to cause a person or thing to keep his or its place, to stand, to be kept intact, a family, a kingdom, to escape in safety, to uphold or sustain authority or force of anything. And that's that dominion, the kingdom of Israel. Okay. To stand, continue safe and sound, stand unharmed, to stand ready or prepared. So during that quake, the elder was unharmed. Okay, he put up the prayer of, what did he say? He said, Rapaya Washamaria, I believe, heal and watch. All right. I believe that's a prayer he put up. But you get it, man. That's a spiritual significance. That's an omen. Okay. Elder Zahar was doing a video. He was doing the work during the time, basically the Lord brought forth that quake. Okay. So, we in the times. I'll close out with Habakkuk 2. Okay. We'll close out with that one. The book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time. Well, that vision is the end. Okay, that's what the disciples asked him. When shall be? Because they saw the vision, the kingdom of heaven. That's the vision. But the end shall speak and not lie. And it's speaking, it ain't lying. The Lord said we earthquakes, and people can argue, well, I wasn't there during the time of earthquakes, so I don't know how freaking earthquakes come or whatever. Well, here it is, you got a testimony from the elder. He said, I ain't never felt that before. Okay? So there is a testimony. So when you question the earthquakes, well, earthquakes, we don't know. We don't know how often they happen. They could have been happening like that often, back in the days. We don't know. Well, here it is. All right. A man saying he's never felt that. A man that's following Yahweh Bashir Shai said he never felt that before. The house shaking for 3 seconds. Okay, so that's the testimony. Okay, those that have the testimony of Yahushua. Well, the testimony of Yahushua is spirit of prophecy. That's a prophecy that there will be earthquakes. So here it is. The spirit is on that elder. Okay, it's speaking through him. That was prophecy. Something he never felt before. That took place. That unusual occurrence. That's a sign of the coming of the Lord, man. Okay? But the end shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. And we're no longer in a position of the tarry. Okay? These things are happening. These things are taking place. All right? So call Allah Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. No, may we be found worthy to endure all these things, to endure unto the end. Okay? And receive the salvation of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Till next time, say Shalom. All praises, glory, honor is due to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai.